Hey, welcome back to my channel. Looking for a sign. Hey, friends. Hey. So we're getting ready to do, what are we doing? We're getting ready to do the weekly vibe where we're going to get any type of warnings, heads up, anything that spirit feels like you need to know right now at this time, but it is timeless. It's meant to resonate with you at the time that you see it. But I have had people say that it has resonated with them sometimes a week or two afterwards. Time is fluid. Okay. All right. So we are going to go ahead and start with the air signs. So Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Okay. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, Uranus, Jupiter, whatever. Okay. If you have any prominent Libra placements, okay, this could resonate with you. All right. Also remember that we do have an extended. Okay. In the extended, you get your what's the tea messages, your career messages for those with the 9 to 5 and those that are self-employed, and you get your love messages. All right, so let's get this party started. Oops. All right, air signs. We have wish will not be granted. Someone will gossip about all your secrets. Warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. My bad. I guess I got a little overexcited there. Okay. Oh, hold on. There it is. Stop acting up. Okay. All right. So we have wish will not be granted. Broken wishbone. So why is wish will not be granted? Broken wishbone here for the air signs. Interesting. I don't know if this is you or them, but okay. For real? That's what we need. Okay. Okay, there's two groups of you. For the first group, check this out. Okay? If you are trying to get someone's attention by making it seem like you are enjoying your single life, or you are enjoying a life that does not involve this person, and that you are living some type of good life, or, this is an energy of somebody who's trying to take their power back. But the intention is to take their power back by living their best life and focusing on themselves and enjoying being single and going out on dates and that sort of thing. But the problem is that even though that's someone's intention and that may even be what they're doing, they're still checking on the other person to see if the other person sees what is happening. So essentially, you are giving up your power. You're not taking it back, because I want you to hear me when I say this. Anything that you do to get a response from someone, or to avoid a response from someone or something, that is who has control over your power. So even if you really look good in this black dress, but you're like, you know what, I really don't want to post that because I know that my mom is going to, be in my DMs and be like, oh my gosh, not you showing all that leg, take that down. If you don't post it because you know that your mom is going to hop in your DMs or just whatever, you're essentially giving your power up to your mother, because you are making moves in your life based off of the reaction of someone else. And I've had people that don't receive that information well, but we've all been there, and it's the truth. Anything that you do to gain or avoid a response from someone else, you are giving up your power. Anytime that you do something solely because this is what I want, and I don't care about the outcome in regards to another person. I'm posting this dress. My mom is probably going to reach out to me, and I don't care because I really like this dress. I'm not taking this post down. I'm going to post this dress. I know he's probably going to see it, and I know he's probably going to, be missing me. But in reality, like, I really like this dress. And if he sees it and doesn't care, I don't regret posting the dress because I feel good in the dress. That is how you take back your power. When you make moves based off of what you want to do and what makes you happy, despite what anybody else is going to think, what anybody else is going to feel. So in this situation, wish will not be granted. There's a group of you that feel like you need to take your power back, and you're doing so by enjoying a single life, or you are enjoying parts of your life that you may not have been able to enjoy when you were with this person, but ignoring you in health are in reverse, which is telling me that y'all are going to end up working yourself up, and this person is not going to give you the response you're looking for. And with health in reverse, this could be anything from you guys feeling sick to your stomach because this person doesn't give you the response you want, to, you guys having anxiety, you guys not being able to sleep. You are so like obsessed with trying to figure out, did they see it? Did they see it? Did they see it? That it's no good. So with wish is not granted, what I have here for comfort zone, inheritance, decision, and achievement. For some of you, it is going to cause you to be like, you know what? I'm tired of being in this space. I want something else, something that no one else can take from me. So again, it goes back to making the decision. Somebody here is going to make the decision to go back to school, make the decision to do something that is going to make them feel proud, that they feel like nobody can take from them. So with wish will not be granted, somebody is not going to respond the way that you want them to, thus causing you to reevaluate your life and be like, I'm wasting my time on somebody that isn't worth my time. All right. Now, for others of you in the second group, with wish will not be granted, something has not been working out as well as you are hoping that it would. And you're getting to a place where you are frustrated, you are feeling like, what is the point of even putting in the effort? But that is going to change, because you're going to have this epiphany and realize that certain things are not happening in your life because you're wanting everybody else to show up for you, but you're not showing up for you. You want people to show up to your lives, but if you're not feeling good, you don't show up for the live. You want people who are going to support your business, but you're only giving your business like 50%. So here with comfort zone, this is telling me that somebody is making the decision to get out of their comfort zone and really lock in the way that they know that they can lock in, start taking care of themselves, and really start going outside of their comfort zone and making things happen for themselves. And if, other people show up along the way, cool. But I'm about to start living my life for me. I'm about to start making things happen for me. I'm about to start getting my health together. For me, like, I just feel like, I don't have a good support system. I don't have people in my corner like that. So somebody is getting ready to show up for themselves with the purpose of no longer being codependent or wanting other people to, or feeling like they have to rely on other people. But it's really about to open up something. So somebody here is gonna correlate why things were not working out and connect it to this comfort zone that they were in. Someone will gossip about all your secrets. I don't know why. I just heard somebody's last name is Parrot, or somebody's last name sounds like a bird. I don't know. Maybe the last name is Robinson, Blue Jay, Cardinal. I don't know. But that's what I heard. I heard someone's last name is Parrot, or someone's last name sounds like a bird. Someone will gossip about all your secrets. Why is this here? But why are they gossiping about this? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Oh. Y'all gotta be careful who y'all be around and who be around y'all when y'all on the phone. Family. Ooh. I don't know who I'm talking to, but make sure that if you don't want people going through your phones or your emails, that your stuff is locked down. But I mean, it could be too late, but I don't know. Honest. Yeah, I don't think it's your secret that gets exposed, but you're part of the secret. Yeah, this is not your secret. You have somebody that may have been telling your business that you're no longer on good terms with. Or this is someone, well, yeah, that's the same thing. So it looks like someone will gossip about all your secrets. It looks like somebody may have gossiped about you, told lies about you, you know, told your secrets, your, you know, your biggest fears and your secrets and that sort of thing. The only thing I don't understand is why they care now, but anyway. So it looks like, though, whatever they said about you, it doesn't look like it's true, because it looks like somebody is finding out, because whoever this is, whether this is a friend or an ex or a family member, they said this. Let's just keep it real. And remember, if this does not resonate with you, then it's not your message. But if I'm keeping it completely 100, what's on this board, this is somebody that lost the privilege to talk to you, so now they talk about you. And somebody here is discovering that that's why someone had so much to say. A friend, a family member, an ex, it doesn't matter. This is someone that found out that that's not how this person feels about you at all. I just don't understand why you need to know, because I don't give useless readings over here. We don't just gossip over here. Everything has a purpose, a life lesson, something. I will find out why you need to know. But whoever is finding out that this person was not being exactly all that honest, it just looks like they're really, I don't understand. I don't understand why they're struggling with it so much. I mean, I guess I could in theory. The one thing that is very clear on this board is you want nothing to do with whoever this person is, but this person still wants something to do with you, because I have wants a family with you, overthinking, honest, trustworthy, exposed. And here with honest, trustworthy, because this person must have called you a liar, right? Like, this is somebody that made it seem like you were not trustworthy, or this is someone that you trusted, right? Because they're gossiping about all your secrets. But here's the thing, it's clarified by friendship and enterprise. Why would you want to do business with a friend? Why would you want to do business with a friend? You wouldn't. But this is somebody that is going through something, and they know that if there's anybody that they can trust with, like, finances or maybe business questions or whatever, it would be you. And it's weird because we have exposed here. And then we have exposed, we have harmony, flattery in reverse with rebellion. The reason why that I know that this is not someone that you don't deal with anymore or you don't talk to, because flattery is in reverse. Like, it's giving, with harmony here, you already knew the truth was going to come out, because you are who you are. You are who you are from the time you wake up to the time you go to bed. You know that you're not a fake person. You knew that this was going to balance out at some point. But flattery is in reverse. Even when the truth comes out, even when these people or this person finds out that this person was just lying on you, you're still not flattered. You're still not like, oh, thank goodness. No, it's still like, still keep that person away from me. Rebellion. I don't care. They can be exposed from now until doomsday. I still don't want to deal with them. I still don't care about an apology. I still don't want to hear what you have to say, because you believe this person when they said whatever they said. So I don't care. And it comes out with rebellion of you finding out that the reason why, like, for this other, for whoever, the friend, the family, whoever this is, with harmony, flattery in reverse, rebellion, exposed. The only reason why this person had so much to say about you, because y'all were not on good terms anymore. They felt comfortable that, like, okay, air sign is mad at me, they're not dealing with me, whatever. Flattery's in reverse. They were never going to paint you in a good light. And then rebellion, but that's the reason why they did it. It's not because you wronged them. It was because they were mad at you. You put up a boundary or you did something that really pisses this person off. But I have, for overthinking mental prison, I have achievement, which is funny because it's right next to wants a family with you in discovery. which lets me know, like, wants family with you. It doesn't necessarily mean that this person wants a family with you. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. Only you know who this person is. But sometimes we call our friends family, right? Sometimes we could have like a work family. This person wants to work with you again. This person wants to be friends with you again. This person wants a relationship with you again. But discovery here with achievement, clarifying overthinking. So it's letting me know that whoever they've been talking to, it's going to start making sense to the person who's finding out that they lied, why they've been overthinking, why they've been in a mental prison, because that's what they're being rewarded with. That's their prize. You didn't change the way that anybody viewed air sign, but your prize is you're constantly overthinking because you're constantly trying to make sure you keep your lies straight. You're constantly overthinking, like, man, is this even something that I can fix? Like, you're constantly overthinking. That's the severance pay, the reward that somebody received for that. I just don't understand why you need to know. Why does air sign need to know this at all? Why does air sign need to know this at all? Why does air sign need to know this at all? 10 of Cups in the Chariot, because somebody's coming back in your direction. Now, who that is, I've already spent way too much time on your spread. Who that is or why, I don't know. But somebody is coming back in your direction. And this is more so a just giving you a heads up as to why they may be coming back in your direction, why they may be wanting to, you know, have a conversation all of a sudden. I don't know. People are freaking weird. All right. Finger. Warning you. I don't know what's wrong with it. Warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. Warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. Why is that here for the air sign placements? Warning you now. Listen to me, especially because we got soulmates at the bottom. Warning you of a problem either now or in the future. We have low vibration, karma at play, and closure. Someone, this may be attached to the previous card. Someone may be headed back in your direction because they are understanding that whatever is happening in their life, whatever is being exposed, whatever's going on with them, may be karma coming to catch up with them. This is an energy of a person that may be trying to do damage control in the hopes that it may help karma not come for them too hard. Why is low vibration? Thank you. I have vision. Pisces sun. This could be a Pisces sun who is low vibrational, or this could just be a Pisces placement. Maybe you have Pisces placement. I don't know. But you definitely know who this is, and you know that they are low vibrational. You know that this person is low vibrational. You know it's giving energy vampire. Karma at play. Why is that here? Health. See what I'm... This definitely involves you, and the way this spread is coming out, I can see why this person is trying to come towards you now. So somebody here is low vibrational. It's affecting their health. It's affecting their money. This is somebody that is going to make a decision. I just had that one earlier. Exaltation. Why is this a problem? Why is this a problem? I feel like this is more confirmation for you. I don't think that this is you. I think that this is not your problem. This is a them problem. This is something that you may have been able to see for a long time, that karma would catch up to them, their health, their finances. Okay. But I also get, but it's the same thing for you. You're going to start noticing that your health and finances start doing a lot better. I'm talking to air sign placements who got closure without this person present. Because you made the decision to already find closure without this person. So this person, it's interesting. Because again, I don't think it's your problem. I think it's this person's problem, because this person is going to try to come in to try to present you with some type of closure, thinking that that's going to help their karma in some way, without realizing you already got closure a long time ago, which your decision to do so is what caused a problem for this person from that moment or in the future, which in this case is in the future. What is, what? Oh, exaltation. Because I was like, what am I looking up again? Sometimes trying to do too many things at once and then still channeling, like even when I'm not talking, sometimes spirit is still channeling stuff through my head, through my head. And I'm just, this card appears when strong hunches about making money or about to pay off. It may indicate a business possibilities to do with food, catering, property, or a business operated from home that will be successful. The card can warn of typical Taurus dangers of self-indulgence, which can spoil or upset any good situation. And that's what the problem is in this situation. So that would make two groups of you. So anyway, so with the first group, this person, like I said, when I said that you guys, your health is doing better, your finances are doing better, this is somebody that sees that you're doing better, especially if you are making money on your own or with a job, something that they're not able, maybe you work from home. It's something to where they can't affect something. And this is somebody that feels some type of way. They may try to cause problems, but like that card said with exaltation, they can't. I still get an energy with that first group. You're getting ready to go through a major glow up that only God, your ancestors, and spirit, and the healing and work that you have put in. I just heard a decade. For some of you guys, it's been a decade. For some of you guys, it's literally been years. Can only take credit for. Warning you now of a problem, warning you of a problem either now or in the future. Low vibration and vision is here. So that tells me that for you, you saw that if you did not heal and did not get closure without this person's presence and just move the hell on and let karma handle this, rather this is a work situation, a family member, an ex, whomever, you understood that it was going to affect your money, your health, and overall affect you. So you've done the work. You did what needed to be done. The rewards are coming in. For this person, you also saw that if they do the work, they're not going to stay in this little funky energy that they're in either. But I don't feel like this person did the work. I feel like this person is going to feel some type of way because you do not need them for closure. And I got rebellion at the bottom of that. And something told me to look. This person is going to try to mess up some type of healing. I heard journey, something, without realizing that they can't affect this at all. So what you're supposed to do is to stay focused. You're supposed to stay focused. You're not supposed to pay this person any mind, because we have finger here. So this person could be trying to point fingers at you or trying to, that's crazy. But I literally just heard take credit. So they may be trying to take credit for your glow up or something. You are not supposed to give them any energy at all. Publicity. Didn't I just say you're not supposed to give them any energy? Do not give this person any energy, because that's exactly what they want. Submission. They really want to throw you off your path once they see that things are aligning for you. So I would say move in silence and let your end result be what they see, because by that point, I'm already knee deep in this, you know, like you're just now seeing it, but I've been working on this for weeks. So you're just now seeing this, and you know, that's interesting. That's an interesting spread, I feel like. Y'all got a lot going on this week. Water signs. We have great happiness. Pay attention to your finances and good news. I love me some good news. All right, but we're going to do pay attention to your finances first. Pay attention to your finances. Pay attention to your finances. Why is this here? Other water signs. Okay. So first thing I want to let you guys know is that I am going to have an extended to this. Okay. You're going to get your, oh goodness, looks like the rays of the sun, right? Okay. We don't like that. There we go. Cool tone. That was very warm. It was very, very summertime. We like fall. Okay. I am going to have an extended. In the extended, you get your what the tea messages, your love messages, and your career messages. Okay. And the link is going to be down in the description box below. All right. Pay attention to your finances. Here's the thing. With pay attention, I'll clarify if I need to, because I don't feel like I need to. But with pay attention to your finances, it's coming out like you want to make more money, or you want to be able to have money that's just fun, or a stream of income that's just fun money, or a stream of income that is just, you know, where you put up for savings or something. But you're afraid to start something new, or you're afraid there's some type of intimidation here. Okay. Or you feel like you're intimidated, but really, I'm not going to say really it's a spiritual block, but spiritual block is here. Okay. So I sometimes see spiritual blocks as like subconscious beliefs, certain type of, like, you may feel like, you know what, I am stretched thin and I cannot get a second job, but like, what else can I do? Because there's nothing else I could do. Meanwhile, you have a garage full of stuff that you could sell. You see what I'm saying? Or meanwhile, you know, you are amazing at artwork and you could be drawing pictures for people to put into their office, you know, canvases or something. There's something here that it's like the idea of starting something is triggering your lack mindset in some way. It doesn't have to be lack mindset. It can be anything. Okay. But there's a block here. What is spiritual block? Ooh, come on now. Why is spiritual block here? Yes. Okay. I'm in the middle of the live. No, it's okay. As soon as I'm done, I didn't know if it was important or not. That's why I said come in. But I'm almost done. I'm on water signs, and then I just have earth and fire, and then I'll come check it. Love you. She looked annoyed. Well, I mean, it could have been an emergency, right? Okay. So what is spiritual blocks? Submission. It's like I said. Instead of working through the blocks, there's in your subconscious, you are like submitting to them. You're like, yeah, that's right. Like what could I sell? Like there's certain subconscious beliefs that are in the way. Well, I don't want to, because it's going to be different for everybody. But I have a Pisces Venus here. You may want to check where your Pisces placement is. I don't know. But there's a spiritual block here that is blocking you from your finances or from some type of new beginning. But listen, if spirit is not giving me the details, I feel like if you meditate on it and pray, you'll get the answer, because I do get a strong feeling like a lot of you already know what that is. Intimidated. Intuition. Intuition and restlessness. I just said, some of you guys already know what it is. You are afraid of something being successful because you may feel like you are already overwhelmed. I really cannot handle much more. But with paying attention to your finances, something is showing you that if you put in the work, it will be successful. We have new beginnings here. New beginnings. Okay. See, I just said that you guys are really I have drama and risk. Y'all are worried. What happens if they work through this subconscious belief and they just start this new beginning? Practicalities in reverse. Listen to me. This is something that does have the ability to, yes. Okay. This is something that does have the ability to be successful, but you need to approach it the right way. What I see here with drama, risk, and practicality in reverse, somebody here is about to self-sabotage a new beginning or an opportunity or something to prove to themselves that it was never going to work anyway. So this is somebody who gets inspiration or intuitively knows, I need to get another stream of income. I need to make it happen. But their subconscious beliefs are like, you know what, if this is successful, it's going to be overwhelming. I'm already, stretched thin with my other job. How am I going to make, this particular situation work? And this is somebody that instead of planning and making a practical plan and making practical risk and putting their money towards things that make sense in order to start this new beginning, this is somebody that just is like, you know what? Sometimes you just got to take a leap of faith. I'm going to take up my 401k, just do it. I'm going to take up the rest of my savings account, just do it. And then it doesn't work out. And they're like, see, I freaking knew it. I'm not even supposed to. Do you see what I'm saying? Don't sabotage this. Work through it step by step. Everything doesn't have to be done in a week. Everything doesn't have to be done in a month. Pay attention to your finances. There is a way for you to make something happen. But it's going to take you coming out of your comfort zone and moving through certain blocks that make you feel uncomfortable. If you don't like to feel uncomfortable, I don't know what to tell you. Nobody likes to feel uncomfortable. That's the point. You're supposed to keep pushing through until it's now comfortable. The current comfort zone that you're currently in was an unknown, unfamiliar place at one time that you had to leave your previous comfort zone to make this a new comfort zone. And now this comfort zone is so comfortable for you that you've outgrown it. This is not the first time in your life that you've had to jump out of a comfort zone. You've literally been doing it your whole life. There was a time period where you were laying on your stomach and you wanted to get across the room and nobody would help you. You took the risk of putting your knees up under your body and crawling. Then you were crawling, was looking around and was like, everybody's walking around, I want to do that. And then you took the risk out of that comfort zone. You knew that you could get from point A to point B, crawling around on your knees, but I want to walk like everybody else. So you got up on your two legs and decided to walk. And you may not have made it and walked across the room your first time. You may have taken a couple steps, a couple shaky steps, but there was progress. But that feeling became so euphoric. You were like, I am going to keep trying. And you did that until you started running. You see where I'm going? So I want you to think about that when you start to talk yourself out of being uncomfortable. You started this world uncomfortable. You were in a nice, warm womb. Contractions started squeezing you, disrupting your sleep, and you were pushed through a vagina or through a C-section slit. You didn't like that either. But here you are, living, breathing, no umbilical cord between you and your mother. You can do this. You are amazing, and I know that because I don't align with bums. So if you're watching this and you're in alignment with this, I know that you're amazing. I know that you're uncomfortable, but it's okay. You're going to find what you need to do to get out of this comfort zone and into this new unknown space and make it your new comfort zone. I know you will. Okay. So we have good news. Good news. Oh, that makes sense. I don't want to get your hopes up or nothing. So let's clarify these before I get your hopes up. Unbothered. Okay, why does that? I'm gonna put that back because why? I want to make sure I'm putting that in there the right way because then if it comes out again, so I've been doing readings all day and that keeps coming out in that position. Really? Okay. Now this doesn't have to be love. It does say new love, but I mean, it could just be a new job, a new situation, okay? Or something that you love. But, I mean, listen, somebody here is going to, you're either running into someone, okay. I don't know how you're meeting this person, okay? But for some of y'all, this looks like a person. And it looks like it is somebody that is completely out of your comfort zone. Somebody that is not your usual type, all right? And if it's not that they're not your usual type, I just get a vibe that you feel differently about this person than you do other people normally. Like it's giving an energy of like normally you don't care after a first date. It's like, it's just a first date. But there's something about this person. Because I have overthinking, mental prison, clarified by optimism. Okay? So somebody is seeing the bright side of something. And the way they feel about it is completely different. I have discrimination in reverse. So even if this is a job, this could be a job that you're like, man, I don't even want this job, but I'm just, get this job and stick with this job until, I find something else. But I have harmony here. So it's like, it's good news because it's like, I really was not hoping for anything. I really didn't know how this situation was going to plan out, or, this date or this job or this situation, but there's something about it that has you thinking kind of, like this may be a good thing. This may be, this may be somebody that I really am into. This could go somewhere. I actually like this job. I can actually balance the situation with what I currently see. Queen of Wands. Oh, it's like I'm psychic or something. We got the Queen of Wands, the Eight of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. You are really feeling somebody. And with this Eight of Wands, it's letting me know it's unexpected. Like, I am really excited about this person. I'm excited about this thing. Okay? So it's something that may be out of the box, or you are, you have a new habit, you have a new routine, but there's something that you kind of were like, whatever, I don't feel one way about it or another. It's just whatever. But it starts to look good. And you actually start to allow yourself to think about how this looks if this, turns out well. And it looks like with harmony at the end, it is balancing well. You are looking at this in the right way. Go you. All right. We have happiness. I don't know whose favorite movie is All Dogs Go to Heaven, but I'm hearing that. All Dogs Go to Heaven, that movie. Great happiness. Detach from the situation. Your intuition is right. What was that? Didn't fall out, but okay. Thank you. Not interested. Interesting. So we have detached from the situation. Your intuition is right. Not interested. Bottom of the deck is reaping what you sow. I feel like there's something that you detach from or let go of because your intuition told you to. And it gives a vibe of like, I'm not interested in going back, or I'm not interested in entertaining something. Detached from the situation. Romance and revenge. Detached from the situation. There's a situation where you really wanted to, and remember I told you, reaping what you sowed at the bottom. You may have wanted to handle a situation in a certain way, but you were like, you know what? I'm not even going to do that. I am going to detach from the situation, let karma do her thing. Your intuition is right. Egotism. Secrets. This lets me know that you knew that if you were to take it into your own hands, it would be more of your ego, and karma would repay you accordingly. I'm talking to someone who highly believes in karma and that it always seems to catch up. Okay. Here with great happiness, I do feel like your intuition is right. I mean, it says it is. But I also feel like what you were assuming, or not even assuming because intuition is here, but what you felt like how a situation would plan out here with secrets, it's giving like that was between you and God. But I feel like with reaping what you sow, you're about to see how something unfolds. Not interested. Escape is in reverse. You have no interest in helping this person out of this situation. Your intuition telling you how something was going to unfold. You have no intentions. You may start to see something unfold. You have no intentions of turning the other cheek, being the bigger person, taking the high road. You're not helping somebody through something. You're not helping them escape something. You're not interested. And that's probably why great happiness is here. Watching something play out. Fulfillment. You have no intentions of leaving your position. I feel like somebody is going to need you. And I got riches at the bottom, harmony. Look, you, whatever this is, you are very much aware that it affects your money. It affects you in several different ways. And you just have absolutely no interest in messing up, reaping what you sow is at the bottom of the deck. Remember, you know what karma you are going to be reaping, and you have no intentions of disrupting someone's karma, because I'm talking to somebody who highly believes in karma, because this right here comes through like somebody who does not want someone's negative karma to like get on them. Like everything is going really good for me finally, and I don't want this person coming in and messing them up. I have no interest in helping them escape or walk away from something. Interesting. I don't blame you, because I want it either. Like, I have happiness in my life right now. Things are, and for some of you, it could just be happiness out of, finding out that this person needs you. And look, when I split the deck, and just knowing, like, I am glad that I did not take matters into my own hands, because the way that would have came back to me. Oh, you. Okay. All right. Earth signs. Don't do that. What is going on with y'all? So, thank you. While I'm shuffling, I need you guys to know that there's an extended. In the extended, you get your what's the tea messages, your love messages, work and career messages for those with the 9 to 5 and those that are self-employed. Okay, if you want that, you can go ahead and click the link below. All right, earth signs. Hidden secrets can harm you. I just heard no, they can't. But secret admirer, a journey, either physical or mental. Hidden secrets can harm you. We have skull here. Hidden secrets can harm you. Somebody here has Scorpio or water placements. You might want to check those, that reading. Before you commit to something, make sure that you are reading the fine print. If you're leaving it to someone to just be a good Samaritan and tell you all the ins and outs about something, they're not. You do need to consider all your options, because somebody's either leaving money on the table or an opportunity on the table. Defense. I mean, but that's good. No, it's not. Okay. Not the way Spirit just showed it to me. Considering options. I mean, I don't like that these came out. Yeah, you're not worried about something that you should be worried about, which is considering all your options. Because of isolation and restlessness, you're so worn out. You feel like you don't have the energy to look at other options, to wait on other options. You may be feeling burnt out. Career goals. You will be at somebody's mercy wishing that you had paid more attention to the fine print. I'm going to tell you this. Make sure that you read everything, because there's something here. Because with generosity, sometimes when I get that with this career card, it's giving like work for free. And I'm not saying you're going to work for free, but it is giving like pennies on the dollar. It is giving, if I would have known that I had to work for a year before I would get any bonuses, but this is the workload they want me to do, or I'm not eligible for PTO for the first 6 months. It's something to where it's like, y'all really, if you compare the work and the pay, y'all really pretty much got me working for free here. I should have made sure that I, paid more attention. Also, you need to say something to somebody, because this comes up like you think it's an isolated incident and it's not. This should make you uncomfortable, but this comes through as like, it's not that you're not uncomfortable, you just don't want to deal with something. All right, what's the advice here? Excitement. Charity in reverse. Be excited, but you're not handing anything to them. You're not expecting them to hand anything to you. Don't hand anything to them. Like, be excited, but just know that like you are qualified for everything they're asking you to do. They're going to pay you for everything. You make sure that it's in the document. If it's not, then we got to lower this workload, because who's doing this for this? Yeah, because it's not going to get any better. Vision, I'm telling you, you've seen this coming. So now that you've seen this coming, you're following your intuition. Okay. All right, now we have Secret Admirer. Secret Admirer. Okay. Some of you guys have a crush or somebody. This doesn't look like a relationship. This looks like a, like a little crush, a little secret admirer. I don't think it went well the first time that y'all talked. Like, somebody could have ghosted somebody or stopped talking to someone else or whatever. It looks like they're coming back though. Influence, yeah. And that, yeah, okay. And that was for your intuition is right. Yeah, ending cycles in reverse. Gosh. All right, look, it's same song, different day. Your intuition is telling you that this person's going to be coming back in and they're still on BS. But originality is on top of forgiveness. Some of y'all are going to find a reason to give this person another chance, or some of you guys are going to, they're going to give you like this original apology that you're going to be like, well, people make mistakes. But ending cycles is the reverse. Ending cycles is in reverse. So that tells me you're going to restart the cycle with somebody you probably shouldn't, because appreciation is also in reverse. It is not going to do you. You're not going to, what is the word? Thank yourself for not ending the cycle. Then I have convention, that's Capricorn Venus, and we're doing earth signs. So you're thinking that this cycle is going to be different. It's not, and you're going to be mad at yourself for not ending the cycle when you had the opportunity. What's different about this time? Ooh. What's different about this time? What's different about this time? What's different about this time is, I'm telling you, this person will come through with the A1 apology. Because I have excitement upright and practicality in reverse. You about to lose all your common sense. I mean, this really could be a situation where you're like, yo, this person, I would have never thought they would say something like this to me. It's like, yo. So just be ready, okay? It just looks like somebody is coming in for the BS again. This is also a situation where it's like, you may not want to end the cycle because you're so attracted to them, or you don't want to end the cycle because, you know what? I don't think I got a chance to know them enough, but they're going to do something else that's going to make you feel like it. And this is why I didn't get to know them last time, because this person is the worst. So we have a journey, either physical or mental. Why is journey either physical or mental here? Okay. Oh. You guys have a new soulmate that may be coming in. I have considering options, karma at play, and soulmates for a journey, either physical or mental. This is really going to be, if you want different, then you need to show us different. This person is either going to take you through the mud again, or this person is going to lead with actions and you're going to get a different result. But friend, I don't believe the universe tests you. I believe the universe just mirrors back to you what you keep showing it that you want until you don't. And I know that that's crazy to hear, because it's like, no, because I don't want a bum, but I keep finding bums. Okay, I'm not saying you do, but if you're wanting someone to love you and all your flaws and love you at your worst, then that's the energy that you're putting out to the universe, versus you think you're putting out to the universe, I love myself and I have self-worth. You could be putting out to the universe, I want someone who's going to love me at my lowest and love me with all my flaws, my stretch marks, my scars, and all this. And what they're mirroring back to you is, okay, that's the kind of love that you want. So we're going to present you with someone at their lowest. So now you guys can love each other, because that's how you want to love. That's a different vibration than, I love myself the way I am. I'm not perfect. I don't ask anybody to be perfect. I know I'm not perfect, but I know I'm dope as hell. I know I may have scars. I know I may have stretch marks and all that, but who cares? Who doesn't have that? I want somebody who's going to love my dopeness inside out because I love me that way. Then that's what the universe is going to mirror back to you. Do you see how those are two different vibrations? So I don't believe that the universe tests you. I believe that the universe just mirrors back what you put out. And it's up to you to say, oh, you didn't hear me right. As soon as the bum shows up, we're not going to be like, well, I wouldn't want anybody to judge me. You're not judging them. But if that's not what you want, that's not what you want. And that's okay, because somebody will want them. There's someone on that vibration, right? But it's not you. That's okay. So as soon as that person approaches you and you're like, no, I'm sorry, I'm not entertaining, I'm not messaging back, you're putting out a frequency to the universe that says, I think you didn't hear me right, or maybe I sent the wrong signal. I want someone who's going to love my flaws and all because I love mine. So I want someone who's going to love me as a whole because I love me like that. That's the reason why I'm not entertaining this. Because you're not entertaining that person. You're not putting energy into that person. So the universe is like, okay, well, let's mirror back to her what she's putting out. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like you guys are about to go through that. You guys are about to have a few soulmates that come through where you're going to be like, I'm so frustrated. I'm sick of this. I'm sending all of them back. And then you're going to start seeing more upgraded versions coming through. Or you're going to be in the group where you're like, you know what? I can eat. I like coffee. So I'm going to just go out, no promises. This could probably end up as a friendship, knowing you don't want no more daggone friends. And then you're going to be mad because it ain't going to work out. And then you're going to be like, why does the universe keep sending me this? Why do you keep entertaining it? Why do you keep giving it a chance? I'm not saying don't give nobody a chance. If you don't check my boxes, then it's over for you. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is follow your intuition. At this point, you should know it walks like a duck, it quacks like a duck. Look, that may be a platypus, and I don't care because I don't want that either. So I don't want to hear nobody be like, okay, it walks like a duck, it quacks like that, but that's not a duck, that's a platypus. But guess what? They too similar, and I don't want that either. I'm not giving this platypus a chance to quack at me or to move differently than a duck. Because if I'm being honest, I don't like beaks, and I don't like feathers, and I don't like water, and I don't like to quack. So I'm not entertaining it. I don't care if it's a platypus or not. It's okay to say that. But some of y'all feel like, I don't want to judge a book by its cover. You're not judging a book by its cover. I'm going off of pattern and experience. And I'm allowed to say, listen, I may be completely wrong. And I am okay with eating that if I'm wrong. But based off the pattern and what it looks like, it's just not my vibe. I want something else. And might I add, in order to truly be on that vibration, hear me now. In order to truly be on that vibration, you also need to be okay with someone feeling that way about you. Someone can look at you and say, you know what? I've seen that pattern before and I just don't want to do it. That's okay. Everything is not personal. Sometimes people are going through stuff and all you see is a certain part of it. Just because you're not someone's cup of tea does not mean that your tea is not the sweetest, the baddest, and the most amazing tea. It's just not their cup. Okay? They don't want hot coffee. They want brisk. They want iced coffee. They don't even want tea. You so worried about trying to be somebody's cup of tea. They're from the UK and they take tea very serious. It's not even the same type of tea. You worried about being somebody's tea? They don't even drink the same flavor of tea. They don't even make their tea the same as ours. So you comparing your tea to people that don't even drink that kind of tea. So if somebody's like, you know what, like, you so dope, you so amazing, but like, that's just not my vibe. You have to learn to be okay with that. Why? Because it doesn't mean that you're no one's cup of tea. You're just not that person's cup of tea. And that's awesome. By accepting that and being okay with that, you're letting the universe know, I'm okay with having standards. I'm okay with telling this person, no, they are born. This person, oh my gosh, but you're done with a box of rocks. I don't care that this person is fine, universe. Look at how this person is struggling to read the menu. Like, I don't want somebody like this. And that's okay. But you also have to be okay with somebody feeling that way about you. Not that, you can't read a menu, but whatever. You see what I'm saying? Because when you're okay in accepting that, that's like you saying, I have boundaries, but you better not have one because I'm dope and I'm the bomb. Okay, but if you know that, then you know that it's their loss. Why are you so up in arms about it? Relax. It's okay. When you are okay with having boundaries, you're okay with other people having boundaries. Okay. All right. But that's fine. Because I know I'm not about to break my boundary for you. So I'm perfectly okay with you not breaking your boundary for me. That's fine. We could just agree to disagree. You see what I'm saying? Okay. I'm telling you all that because it looks like you're about to have to consider certain options. And depending on how you move and depending on how it goes, will depend on if you're going to go through another lesson or be moved up. Neither one is right or wrong. If you need to go through another lesson, that's okay. It may not be the whole lesson, okay? Maybe it's a lesson in choosing yourself. That does not mean that you have to let a man or a woman take you through it for 3 years like you did the last time in order to get it. No, this could be by the third date. You're like, oh, I'm gonna have to choose me, okay? Considering options, friendship. Karma at play, harmony. I'm not about to create another lesson for myself just to force some type of alignment. Look, I'm all about alignment, period. Soulmates. Thank you. Soulmate, exaltation, and romance. Listen, you're going to get your person when you get your person. There's really nothing you can do to speed up or slow down the process, because even if you sped up the process, there may be a lesson that you miss that may come up with your soulmate that you completely sabotage or screw up. I'm not saying that you're not going to meet somebody till you're 99 years old. I'm not saying that either. What I am saying is, though, is you know what you want, what you don't want, and you don't owe anybody an opportunity. You don't owe anybody your time out of fear that you're going to die alone or you don't want to be alone anymore. Sometimes it's okay to just be friends. It really is. It's okay to say, you know what, you're a really dope person. Now, I don't see us in a relationship, but like, you're cool people. That too. But if you're going to give the universe mixed signals, I want somebody who respects me and I want somebody who's going to love me and do all this for me. I want somebody who's going to value me. But you've only known somebody let's say you've known somebody your whole life, but then you went to college together and you guys crossed paths. Okay, just because y'all grew up together and y'all went to college together, you ain't seen this person in 15 years. That is not your college friend anymore. That is not your childhood friend anymore. Do you know how different people can change in just a year? You ain't seen this person in 15 years. You ain't seen this person in 5 years. That is not your friend. I mean, it's your friend, but that's not your friend. You see what I'm saying? So you being in a relationship with them and being like, you know what? I'm gonna let them use my car. I'm gonna put them on my insurance just so they can get a discount. Why are you doing that if they have not shown that they are worthy of the benefits that come with you? They have benefits that they can come with. But you already given this person, because for sometimes people do that as a way to validate to the other person, look, you see what benefits come with me? I have good credit. I have my own house. I have my own car. It's paid off. I could put you on the insurance. All of that is awesome. All of that shows you are a catch, but it's also telling the universe that you know that you're dope and you know that you're amazing, but you're willing to settle for less than that if they give you somebody who's half of that. So you got to pick a struggle. The universe doesn't punish you. The universe is like, I'm just giving you what you wanted. And listen, and I say this from experience. I had to learn the universe because I feel like I don't want to get into that. Okay. Spirit is here to guide us and walk with us, right? But the universe mirrors back the frequency of what we put out. We live in the universe, right? Like, so that's like saying when you go outside, the wind, where's the wind coming from, right? Or the rain, right? We know where it's coming from. It's coming from the sky. So I don't want to get into it, but like when people are like, the universe and spirit, that's like saying the rain comes from God. I mean, I know it comes from God, but it also comes from the clouds. That's where it comes from, right? But anyway, I don't want to get to that topic. What I'm saying is that when it comes to frequencies, okay, and quantum physics and all that, it is scientifically proven that there's a frequency, there is an energy that we emit out into the universe, and the universe mirrors that back to us. So if you do not like your reality, you do not like how people are showing up in your life, you need to reevaluate exactly what you're putting out. I remember I was meditating and with my guides at my ancestor altar, and I remember getting this download that I don't get rewarded like through my good deeds or being a good person. It's not a reward or a punishment. It's simply the frequency that I'm putting out. And whatever frequency that I'm able to hold the most is what my everyday life looks like. So if you have somebody who is always pessimistic, somebody, everybody has a Debbie Downer, everybody has, a negative Nancy at work, it really does seem like that person has bad luck. It really does seem like everything always happens to them. Because our core beliefs is what we truly believe. Your beliefs make up your world. Your core beliefs are truly what you believe. The universe simply mirrors that back to you. So whatever your beliefs are true. That is why you can have two children raised by the same parents who are under the same roof, but can tell you my realities in that house were completely different. And it's not saying that your core belief is true or untrue. But for example, really quick, let's just say you always felt like your mom never loved you and loved your brother more. That's just an example off the top of my head, okay? So your mom never loved you, always loved your brother more, okay? Why? Because your mom always gave your brother a pass, and your mom, always, let your brother do whatever he wanted, but like you got all the hard stuff. You got all the responsibilities. She trusted you to do everything. Your core belief is, my mom doesn't love me as much as my brother. My brother's her favorite. That's your core belief, right? So the universe gets that frequency and mirrors back to where everything you see is proof. My brother's my mom's favorite. Look, I just got home and she just got home. She knows that I just got home from school and sports. She knows that I did. My brother's been here pretty much all day by himself, and she's asking me to clean up. Like, what am I, a slave, right? But then your brother could look at it like, nothing I do is right. Nothing that I do is worth her trust. She doesn't trust me to do anything. She loves my sister more because my mom is always making sure that my sister does everything. I don't get to do anything because she doesn't trust me to do anything. Does she think I'm dumb? So now your brother, the energy he's putting out is that he's not the favorite. You're the favorite because mom doesn't trust me to do anything. I don't get to do anything. I don't get to prove myself. My sister goes to work. My sister goes to school. She comes home dog tired, and my mom still trusts her to do all this stuff. Like, I can help, but she doesn't want me to help. Like, that sucks. So he sees nothing but examples in his everyday life that prove that reality. Now, your mom's reality could simply be, I'm exhausted. I'm in survival mode. I am detached. I am frozen over. The first child that I see is the daughter, because the daughter's always doing something, right? I'm going to ask her to do it because I know that it'll get done. I would ask him, but I don't know if he can do it or not. And I am so detached and I'm in such survival mode. I can't risk it not being done. From your mom's perspective, neither one of y'all are her favorite. Nobody's her favorite. She's in survival mode. She's barely surviving every day in her own world. And the universe is mirroring back to her more lack, more survival, more detachment. Why? Because the daughter is being detached because the daughter thinks that the mom loves the brother more. And the brother's being detached because the brother is like, I don't want her to think I can't do things on my own. So I'm not going to ask her for anything. And the mom is just like, yeah, I'm totally detached and I'm totally like spaced out because I just have so much going on and whatever. Those are three different people in the same household around the same people that have completely different experiences because of their core beliefs. Please let me know down in the comments if that makes sense to you, because that's exactly what I'm talking about. So sometimes we think that we are admitting out a certain frequency. The way that you can validate, because I know it's going to be like, well, how do I know if I'm, look at your surroundings. Look at your surroundings. If you notice that your surroundings don't improve, your frequency that you're sending out is not improving. Start changing your core beliefs and start little things. I don't believe that the world is out to get me. I believe that people care about me, even if they don't know me, that people go out of their way to do nice things for me. And watch and see at some point in the day that you don't notice that you'll go to the grocery store and somebody say, hey, you can go in front of me. That's okay. You only have a few things. Or there will be somebody that you guys will be in traffic and they'll wave you to come in. Those are little subtle proof in your reality as you are subtly changing those little things. It is showing you proof in your reality. It is meant to help you make bigger changes, right? So like I said, if you ever feel like, well, I just don't know what type of frequency that I'm putting out, look at your surroundings. Your surroundings will tell you. And, you adjust accordingly. If you want to know how to adjust accordingly, you can follow me on TikTok or follow my Instagram page because I do go over those kind of things. It's kind of like what my page is based on. Or you can book a coaching session with me. But if you want to kind of see how it works, you could do that too. But that's what I'm talking about. All right. All right. So I love you, Earth signs. You guys are amazing. And we're going to head to fire signs. Okay, my fire signs. Fire. Fire. You don't even know it, but up under this table, I'm doing some mean footwork. I'm just saying. Okay, just saying. All right. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. I need for you guys to know and fully understand that I have an extended. All right. In this extended, you get your what's the tea messages, your love messages, and your career messages. Those with a 9 to 5 and those that are self-employed. All right. So go ahead and check that out. Link is in the description box below. A meeting with a stranger could be important. Peace and harmony. The moon. Somebody could have a fire sign moon. We have changes in your life. This also could be connected to a woman, I heard, or wherever your Cancer placement is. I know that's a water sign, but I just work here. So let's start with a meeting with a stranger could be important. Handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. Okay. Damn right, it could be important. This card says handshake. Meeting with a stranger could be important. I want you to see what came out. Seems important to me. Does it seem important to you? Because it seems important to me. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify, because the hell. Yeah, I don't know. All right. We have enjoying the single life. Why is this here? Detached. Detachment. Appreciation. Look, please do not get yourself in a situation where you think you're just about to have a little quick one night stand and, or just one little situation and live your best life. Let me not jump to conclusion, because that's what it's looking like. It's looking like somebody's like, oh, YOLO. You won't be saying that when you got to put some cream on it or take little medication. Spiritually or sexually transmitted disease. Why is that here? Flattery and excitement. The hell it is. Oh. Idealism and negotiation. The hell? Honest and trustworthy. Harmony. Rebellion. This is good. I want to say this is good, because we have harmony in reverse, and then we have rebellion. So what this looks like to me is somebody may get a call for a little rendezvous, but somebody is busy enjoying the single life and they are not interested in meeting up with somebody. This is somebody that could be calling, hey, I'm in your city. But here, there's something about this that you don't trust. All right, check this out. I got the Lovers in reverse and the Nine of Swords upright. You could be dealing with somebody else who is a fire sign placement, because I do get to y'all know how it is. I don't know what it is, but y'all, yeah. Someone here is going to have, this is why this is important. Someone here is used to always doing the right thing, or they're used to I need to get to know you first, or this is somebody that really wants to kind of go out of their comfort zone a little bit, and they're going to wish they had it. Somebody here feels like they made a bad decision based off of, they felt like it was soul recognition. We had a connection. We're so close. They were flirting. I was so excited. Yeah, well, somebody has something attached to them. If they don't have something spiritually attached to them, and I'm going to say spiritually because the Lovers is here, but it's in reverse. And that's a very spiritual card. But yeah, somebody here is realizing that they did not do their homework ahead of time. Because even for honest and trustworthy, you have Knight of Pentacles and Ace of Wands. What bigger contradiction could that be? The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck, but the Ace of Wands is a very fast start. So this is somebody who feels comfortable having a fast start with someone. I'm going to say that this is somebody that you feel like you know. This is somebody that you feel like you can trust, but at the same time, you don't trust them. So it's giving like I know them, but I don't know them completely. I mean, like, you know, like I see them around, but we're not close. We're not 100% cool. Because we don't, you know, fully know each other. Be careful, because it's giving you making a bad decision. And if it's not you, it could be somebody that you deal with, because I do kind of get both sides of it. That it's because with that appreciation card, it's really giving an energy of if you and your partner or the person that you're dealing with, if you guys, because it gives somebody presenting themselves as single when they're not single. So it comes through like maybe this person was out of town, you know, maybe, you know, for whatever reason, you're like, you know what, like we can't do it right now because, you know, I don't feel so good. And then you find out that they have something, because with that appreciation, it's giving like, I'm glad that I did not put myself in that position. That's a tricky one. All right, peace and harmony. Move on to something more pleasant, because the hell was that? I mean, we know what that was, but we don't really know what that was. All right, peace and harmony. Peace and harmony. Abandonment issues, money problems, all things that don't go together. Unbothered in reverse. Oh, somebody is bothered. This is coming through like there's money that someone is waiting for in order to balance something out. It's not coming, or it's not, because abandonment issues, that's also my control. Because people with abandonment issues normally have control issues too. They try to control how something leaves their life. What is this? Romance, money problems. Vision. Somebody who saw this coming. Yeah, his generosity is here. Somebody may have messed up their finances and was okay. So with peace and harmony, the way this is coming out is someone may have had an issue with their finances or with resources but felt like they could rely on a partner, or there was somebody that they could rely on. Maybe it was you that they felt like they could rely on. I don't know. But somebody, and it doesn't have to be a person. Maybe it's a loan. I don't think it's a loan, but I mean, I'm just, because it's a general reading. This comes through like somebody has been warned about being careful financially, and I don't think they heeded the warning. Somebody's peace and harmony, like somebody's not concerned about a money situation because they feel like they can fall back on someone else. I mean, and this could be somebody that they're in a relationship with, but they feel like they can, there's somebody that they can fall back on. And this person is tired of being their go-to person. They can't fall back on this person. Somebody didn't see something clearly. It's money problems and vision. Yeah. Money problems and vision. I have the King of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and the Three of Cups. Those 3 cups and the cups that the King of Cups has, that's the 4 cups. Somebody's crying over spilled milk. Somebody squandered money that they had, or a situation, because they just thought that somebody would bail them out with generosity. Somebody thought that somebody would have their back, or somebody's going to help them out. 2 of Wands and the 7 of Cups for generosity. Somebody is realizing that they don't have all these options on how to get this money back like they thought, or resources. It doesn't have to be money. Why is romance here for abandonment? Why is romance here for abandonment issues? We have 6 of Cups. I just said somebody here, there is no peace and harmony. Somebody is realizing that somebody's not doing their part. Somebody is not pulling their weight. They're always expecting for someone else to deal with something. I do feel like if this is a situation where this person owes you money and they haven't given it to you yet, with peace and harmony and with generosity, I do feel like somehow, some way, whatever money they owed you, or that you loaned them, or that they're supposed to be paying you back, you will get those funds back somehow, some way. And it may be before this person has the opportunity to give it to you, because it's like there's some type of balancing that's happening when it looks like I don't see where this could come from. Where's the balancing coming out? The peace and harmony. That's way too many. Take that one. I don't know, but it's coming in real fast. If you have a business, it could come from that. It's coming from several different places. Don't stress about it, but I'm not going to say don't get your money back from this person, but it's giving, this person's going through it. I wouldn't let them borrow money anymore, or whatever the case may be, but something is not balancing out for someone. And then on the other hand, it's like something is balancing out for someone, like at the last minute. Weird. Okay. Changes in your life. Okay. I have I'm in love with you, new love, and comfort zone. All right, why is I'm in love with you here? Oh, some of you guys are fighting some type of new beginning, you're fighting some type of new beginning, some type of taking a leap of faith. Why is new love here? It's weird because you want this new beginning, whether it's in love or whatever area it's in your life, but you're fighting it because it's coming in the form of something you don't know. So you may have asked, this is just example. You may have asked, Spirit, I need to make more money. I'm looking for a second job. But then Spirit gives you all these ideas of how to work for yourself. And you're like, oh my gosh, it's so time consuming. I don't want to do that. But now Spirit is closing all doors to where that's your only option. So every time you stray away from some type of idea, it brings you right back. Why is comfort zone here? Okay. Why is comfort zone here? Why is comfort zone here? Y'all sure ain't trying to leave no comfort zone. Dang. Organization. Y'all don't mind leaving the comfort zone, but y'all want to leave a comfort zone with folded clothes, fold your clothes up in your suitcase. Do you have your itinerary? Do I have extra socks and underwear? Did I make sure that I have my destination and who's going to pick me up? Because I want to make sure, because I don't know how their Ubers run out there. Like, somebody is willing to leave a comfort zone, but you're trying to over plan. And with innovation here, those don't go together. Yeah. You are supposed to do some type of planning, but if you keep trying to plan everything down to the second, it's something is going to fall through, or it's not. You'll have to restart. I don't know what that means, but it's like you'll have to restart. This is you're not going to be able to plan. This one. You're not going to be able to plan because it's a new beginning. It's new. You've never been in this particular zone that you're being in. And so how would you even know what to plan for or what to pack? Why is innovation here? See, innovation. You're freaking out because there's something new in your life. There's some type of change. Rather, this is a new love. Rather, this is a new job, or whatever this new beginning is. All right, it's requiring you to raw dog it, and y'all are like resistance discovery. Like, I'll do that when I find out when you taking me. Just pack some clothes, a little bit of everything, sacrifice it. Like, that's the energy I'm getting from Spirit. Like, you're so all ready to agree to this. You're coming. Tell me more about comfort zone. See, comfort zone, Two of Pentacles. The way y'all trying to juggle everything and be logical, King of Swords, when they're asking you to be more Magician and Knight of Cups. Baby steps. You're not going to get to this destination by over planning. It's just not going to work. You're going to start. There's something you're supposed to learn by just taking the lessons that you've learned, and by taking what you know to be true about yourself and what you've learned, and being all in with something. Okay. So you can let me know down in the comments if that resonates with you and what that might be. And I will see you guys tomorrow. All right. And for those of you guys who are going to be in the extended, I will see you there.